Hey peeps, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's bloody freezing here. I'm absolutely bloody freezing. Freezing. Hey Lisa, hey Lindsay, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I see you guys discussing beef dinners. I want beef dinner today. I have chocolate money. I just had some chocolate money from Christmas. How are you doing? God, it is absolutely freezing. It's sort of been like trying to snow all day today. I got a little window. My window is there just behind the screen. I can just see, just kind of past you guys. I can see the horribleness coming down. Aunt Bessie's Yorkshire's nice. Can't beat an Aunt Bessie. It's actually pretty difficult to do an Aunt Bessie quality Yorkshire, I think. I haven't made Yorkshires in absolutely ages. Right, so I'm doing some Ark today. It's going to be a super chilled one. I want to get some sort of base progression happening. Lindsay, being a northern, you should be making your own. Well, she's not a Yorkshire lass though, right? So you got to be careful. Is there a Lancs version? Oh man, it's so cold. It's not warm. It's not like cold enough to. It's not cold enough. I don't know if you guys can hear that weird, really weird noise. Made the mix this morning. Just gonna be asked to send him out to pick up some. Definitely. The thing is, you got to have like scorching hot temperatures for. That's all right. You're all right with the asked. Scorching hot temperatures for Yorkshires, haven't you? It's like it's one of those like you open the oven and your eyebrows disappear. Right, so yeah, this is going to be proper chilled stream because obviously it's been a long week. It's always nice. I'm quite looking forward to getting back to doing some of this. I have got an admin task to do first though. Let's go little toves. Go little toves. So we have joined in the night. I have got an admin task to do, which is I need to see if I can find Wes's missing dino, because apparently it was my fault. So I'm gonna. I think I can do this. How do you do this again? Cheat. God. Cheat. Fly. There you go. Right. I think I've got God mode on, so you guys can't do this. But because I'm not. Alright, maybe I haven't got God mode enabled. Let's see. Cheat. God. Let's just go back a second. Okay, that looks better. Oh, I'm still freezing. That's probably super laggy for you guys as well. Where the hell am I? Oh right, I'm down there. So I'm gonna see if I can find Wes's missing cat, because he lost it. Let's just chuck. I just want to chuck all my stuff somewhere. Let's just do this. I shouldn't need any of this stuff, and then I'm not risking losing anything in case something goes wrong. Actually, let's stick it in there. I'm at super speedy mode because I've got like God powers enabled. It's all going to be a little bit weird. But yeah, apparently it was my fault because on the last, Big Bob. Apparently on the last stream, I've just realised I've got my speakers on. One sec. I was playing tunes. Yeah, apparently I did something, switched the stance on his filer or on Big Bob, so that's why he was getting killed. Cheat. Infinite stats. Yeah, cool. Right. Right, so we're going to zoom over there. This is going to be weird. And we'll have a little bit of a look. I think we lost him. We lost him around We lost him around the swamp, didn't we, in the Viking Bay area. Might be a bit dark for you guys still. So we'll have a look, see if we can... So that's Bazinga's base. Let me just get my bearings for a second. Yeah, it was near Casual's place, yeah. Which is okay. So I think this is Viking Bay, yeah. This is Casual's place up here, alright? I think. Up on this, yeah, okay. So he could be down here somewhere. It's not going to be easy to do this though, to be fair. But let's kill the music. We don't need the music now. Okay, alright. So I think likely scenario is he's like hanging out down here somewhere. I'm not going to spend too long looking for him because it's pretty needle in a haystack task. But nothing should be able to hurt me right now, right? You can't hurt me. Yes, we have God mode. I have God mode engaged. So I can just kind of fly around. The trouble is I can't really whistle down here that much because Casual stuff is all up the top. I guessing was that he lost him down here somewhere. I'll spend about 5 minutes doing this. The trouble is he could be, there's so many places he could be. He may well be dead as well. Not 100% sure. It doesn't help. It's night time. So apparently I switched him from passive to neutral. Or a passive to attack my target. And the theory being that he may well have jumped off him and aggroed him. He may have aggroed on something and then just run off. Was she late again? She is always late. She is always late. I'm just having a little scout around, just seeing if I can see Big Bob. Because, yeah. I think it's very unlikely that I'm going to find him. She is. She is naughty. My likeliest guess was that she was down in the swamp here somewhere, because that's his base up there. Let's go on foot, I think. Go away. We're looking for, you know, Wes lost his filer on the stream the other day. Apparently it was my fault. So I said well, I haven't told Wes, but I said I've been sort of umming and ahhing about what I'd do about it. I'm going to spend a little bit of time looking for him. Not too long. The trouble is, because I don't really know where Wes lost him, it's a bit of a mystery task. Cheat fly. He should be alive, I would think. Because he had something like 15,000 health, and he will probably be able to kill anything that comes anywhere near him. But it doesn't help that it is super dark either. I put him on aggressive. Did you watch that back in the stream? Did I definitely put him on aggressive? Because that would be a problem. If I definitely put him on aggressive, then that was pretty stupid of me. Because that would make sure he did, because it was on passive when Wes got killed. It wasn't passive, but did I definitely put it on aggressive? Because if I put it on aggressive, it will be running around all over the place trying to kill stuff. Whereas if I put it on attack my target, which is what I thought I put it on, because I thought I put it on attack my target. I might have to go back and look at the footage. Might have been attack target, yeah. It's just a bit of a difference, because obviously attack my target will mean only when it's attacked it's going to go running after stuff, whereas aggressive just means it's going to run everywhere, kill everything. I thought I put it on attack my target because the big red arrow came up. Well, that's all I remember. Whatever it was the tickle chicken or something, wasn't it? Yeah, it killed the thing that killed Wes. I think the big red arrow came up over the thing, which is I think I pressed attack my target. Be very surprised if I said aggressive. I mean, the other possibility is that it's like glitched into the rock up by his base. Thing is, as I said, I don't really know, because he hasn't really said like where it was he lost it. Like, did he just dismount and then it buggered off, or was he in a fight and then it ran away? Because I'm at a bit of a lost. Yeah, I mean, I can ghost into this rock. Cheat ghost. So I should be able to like glitch into this rock now. Sometimes you get stuff that's fallen all the way down to the bottom of the world. But I'm not seeing. This is all. So this is all stuff that the game has helpfully placed down there. Oh, that's actually a cave by the looks of it, or I'm underwater or something. Yeah, it looks like I've exited a cave. That's definitely not it. So that's a cave down there, which is what I'm seeing. It's sort of weird, but it's. See, I'm trying to remember. I mean, I guess I should have looked at the footage for this. I mean, I can do this again later if he comes on. I can try. He can watch the stream and give me some directions, maybe. But because I can't remember, because when we were out on the route, I can't remember, was when we came back to Kaz's base, was he on the Thyla? No, he was, because he jumped up this bit of rock. We all got stuck over here, and he ran up this bit of rock somewhere. I think he lost it after that. I think we got to Kaz's base, and he dismounted, and it got in a fight, or he died or something, and it just was outside somewhere. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure, in fact, because I remember seeing a bit in his little highlights thing. I remember seeing a bit where he had an arrow pointing at his Thyla climbing up a mountain, and that was just before we got to Kaz's base. That was like over here somewhere. That was like we were trying to all get up this rock or something, and he climbed up the edge of it, and we all stood there. Look, I remember that when he lost it. He was on the big flying thing because he was trying to pick me up. What? So he was actually at Gaz's base. He was on the. Was he on the? He was on this thing, was he? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot I can do without more specifics as to where he was. So I thought I would just spend kind of 5-10 minutes because sometimes you can see them just kind of running around. But God, it's terrible weather. My hope was that I would just see it in the swamp somewhere. Trouble is, it could be, if it's just chilling, it could just be sat in a bush and I wouldn't see it. I'd fly over the top of it. And with the health that it's got, it would take a long time to die. I think it had like 15,000 health or something, so it would take a long time to die. It would actually maybe have been easier if it was on aggressive, because we would see it running around. If it's just on attack my target, it'll just be chilling somewhere. Unless it's down here. But alright, well we can come back to this later. As I said, if I can come back to this later if he gets on. Right, I can't really remember how you get out of God mode now. I guess probably the easiest way is just to die. I'm in a rock there. So I need to cheat walk. And I guess I just like toggle it off. So that's me walking. Cheat. God. Am I vulnerable now? Yes, cool. Alright, so I'll just die and go back to my base. Come on, fishes! Yeah, the thing is, we won't know. I guess so. We can see when we last saw it. I think we were, to be honest, I think we were all just messing around at Kaz's base. Oh, I'm still in God mode. Oh, I think I've got infinite stats on still. Cheat. Infinite stats. That's it. So the IP has changed. So the server moved, Nadine. So you need to check the list. Oh, sorry, check the server details again because the IP is different now. We had to move the server to the day. Gamma 2.7. Right, so pick up my otter. Where did I bung all my crap? Did I bung it all in here? Yes, I did. I thought I had stuff in this chest. It's a little bit worrying. Yeah, it's the server moved to the US one, so I've got to keep an eye on to see if it's going to be slower or not. Do 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 do. Let's do that. Is that what I have? I think I usually have it like that. Snow boots. Cool. Good. Okay. Right, so yeah, I need to do some. I need to get some progress going. I can probably remove the many messages now. Bless him. Oh dear. Oh yeah, we've got this whole new thing, haven't we? I keep forgetting about this gun, demo gun. Right. I built myself a grinder as well because I had so much stuff in this box. This is my box to grind. Just realised watching the horse train that Kaz looks like a posh spice, doesn't he? Isn't he really short with massive boobs? He's really short with massive boobs. Whereas isn't posh spice the opposite of that? Really tall with no boobs. Right, bloops. So yeah, I've pretty much just been... Every time I get something I don't want, I shove it in this... Oh, in the face, right. What, has he got like pouty lips? I've been dumping all this stuff in here, which I don't need. Ichthy, Stego, Coptodon. Can't unsee it now. Brilliant. God, this still slightly fries my noggin how much of a mess all my stuff is. I'm not usually this disorganised, but I need to get a base going. I probably should check all my troughs as well. That's fine. And that's fine. Okay, let's get some of this going. Turds. Oh. Lag. Rubber band. Right, so I think in this guy I have got a bajillion... Yeah, I've got all my building materials in here, so we'll just stuff those in there for now. And right, okay. So I kind of need to do some planning, to be honest, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm still not really 100% sure what I'm doing here. Let's get my Griffin out so I can have an overhead view. Thanks for that. Right in my face. Okay, right, so I guess we just carry on this way, framing out that wall. I might grab that cheeky yellow while we're here. I noticed that so now you can level up the flyers. I don't actually know if they've done anything to like improve performance, because I think one of the reasons why they never allowed you to level up the flyers, or they took it away, was because the server could never catch up. Like the game could never catch up with how fast you could make stuff. So actually the faster something got, the laggier it got, and you just end up with like this horrible stuttering motion. The Griffins are pretty fast anyway. I suspect that might be what's happening. So the faster you make them, the more janky it gets. So I've sort of started not pushing stamina, pushing speed anymore. Because Stephen's pretty fast now. Okay, right. And we'll get a couple of bears out as well. The crew. How's everybody doing? Are you still making Oh, Sprat, there's only one of you. That's because my veggie cakes are all gone. Are you... I think maybe I lost a slug. Or a snail. This is the trouble with Ark. You always like try and do one thing and you end up doing another 15. It's like, oh, I've just got to do these 15 other things before I can do that. Veggie cakes get made in here, I think. Where do veggie cakes get made? Not in here. Where do veggie cakes get made? In the pot? That's for dyeing, isn't it? Oh no, that's it. Hey Emma, how you doing? In the pot, on top of the cooker. Thanks very much. I wonder if we've actually got the stuff for any of these. Okay. Did that even make them? What just happened there? It looked like it did something. Oh, I need to get some... No, I've got... What happened? I didn't actually make one. It looked like it took all the ingredients to make one. Oh, the honey spoiled. Instantly spoiled, did it? Good spot. Right, we'll just make... Oh, we've got no stems, that's fine. We'll make that for them. Right, does he gobble that up straight away? Yeah. Get that down, yeah. Yeah, I like that you can level them, but I'm not sure. I still don't know if the game was really ready, especially on a server. It just feels like, and it was doing this before we moved the server. It just feels like it always goes like, it used to be that it was like nice, smooth flight, but as you start to level them, they just feel like they jitter along a bit more. Which I'm pretty sure I remember when they originally... I was getting a bear out, wasn't I? When they originally disabled the speed upgrade, it was because they were saying it was for performance. Let's get Ernest out. You can be our little utility friend. Cool. Right, you can carry some of this crap. The PvPs... Oh, well, that's probably actually what it was then. You're more likely to know than I am. It's always been the thing with Ark, isn't it? That PvP is... The PvP side... I don't know if the number of players playing PvP is bigger than the number of people playing PvE, but it does always seems to have been a thing that PvP seems to take the... drive the decision. Drive a lot of the decisions. Should have separated the PvP. Yeah, they should definitely. But then I guess the thing is you're then supporting two games. I guess that's their argument. It'll be interesting to see if they do anything different about that in the next one. My guess would be they won't. My guess would be they won't do anything different whatsoever. I've got Guardians of the Galaxy theme tune stuck in my head now. Hello, Argentavis, just chilling. Look at those trees. They look like they're alive. Weird, graphical, jittery. Would be quite cool to get a new one though. I think the big thing is obviously the new engine. The fact that it's built on a much later engine. But I guess one of the things that will be interesting to see is like how different the actual building mechanics are going to be. I don't know if we've actually even seen... Have we seen building stuff in any of the trailers? I don't think there was any... I don't think there was anything that showed you. I don't remember. I'm trying to think from the new trailers whether you could actually see anything new, like building wise. Hey Weston, how you doing? Welcome. God, that wasn't... How many was that already? Eek. Gonna need some. Gonna need some more walls. Gonna need hundreds and hundreds of walls. This is only the outer layer as well. I have slightly got used to that auto click thing now, or that auto select thing. So that thing where you don't have to select the piece, you just click it. Is it supposed to be a 4 high wall here? Or is it supposed to be higher? I'm not sure. If I was sloping the wall down. Let's just go into K a second. Yeah, so what I'm going to have is this base is going to be quite like doing this, but lots of little buildings or lots of individual buildings all kind of clustered behind this wall. So rather than one big building housing everything, I quite like the having it all. Lots of little buildings that are for different parts or for different. It's just it's actually just kind of an excuse to build more. It's not particularly efficient. You like the wheel with the guns? Cool. Yeah, I know Blinn wasn't keen on it, but how many more walls have I got? Oh, I've got 100 stack there. It's amazing how quickly it's amazing how quickly you just burn through stuff. We'll have to do some. Actually, maybe I've got a load of materials. Let's have a look. Stone. See if I can do this. Okay, I have got a load of materials here anyway. Not loads, but enough. And then this little bit here, this little sticky out nub, I think is going to be a tower. With like a viewing, maybe this is like a bedroom or something here. Yeah, I'm alright, Weston. I am alright. Thank you very much. Just going to be a chilled one today, so no kind of big adventures. Oh, that's a good question. I haven't seen. I have got in the habit of checking, because every time there's a server restart, or especially now we've moved the server, the wyvern will be about somewhere. My little friendly neighbourhood wyvern, or not so friendly. Let's go and have a little look. It isn't really so much of a problem for me now, because I've got a really good rifle, so I can actually kill it fairly easily. Even a max level one. I'm going to have a little look-see though. It's always useful to know where it's hanging out, because it's often. I have had a few. I haven't yet obviously had it attack my base, but I've had a few occasions when it's been super close. I've logged in and it's been literally right underneath my base. Usually find it over here if I don't see it over by my bit. Interesting. If you find a friendly neighboured wyvern with decent level, I need a couple more of them. I have got a 300 egg, Emma, that I haven't bred. Yeah. So once I've got a platform popped out that I can put them on, then you're welcome to breed. It's not where the nest usually is. God, that gamma seems really high. Oh, that is 2.7. Really? Wow. This is not where the nest is supposed to be. It's not here. I wonder if that's the... We had a problem with this before, didn't we? I wonder if the ice wyverns are not spawning again. I'm sure that's the spot where the nest is supposed to be. Strange. I'll have to check. It was something to do with the... I'll check that in a second. Let me just get back to my base. That was something to do with the spawn rate or something. The number we had it by default, it's on 0.8. If you set it to 1, it fixes it. Let me just check. I can't remember what the what the thing is, what the setting is. I haven't been through all the new stats yet. Increasing the spawn rate. Let's just have a quick check. Spawn. So many settings. I don't know. What's Dino respawn? No, that's not it. Count? Maybe it is. Count. So many numbers. So many numbers. Dino count multiplier. Yeah, it's set back to... I need to go through all of these settings. We had it on 1 before, and it was fine. It was doing the spawn of the dino. But obviously I don't want to change this now because I'll restart the server. But yeah, I need to go through all the numbers after demove the server, because there's obviously some that are still not right. That I'm sure that was set to 1 because it defaults to 0.8 for some reason. But I need to go back and check. I've got access to the old settings, so I can go back and cross-reference the two. I should have done that before the stream. Apologies. That's all right. For me, it's not a big issue, but. Okay, right, let's carry on with this then. 52. Still crafting. Cool. And I started doing these kind of wooden pillars as like an embellishment to it on the inside, and stone ones on the outside, just to give it a bit more detail. I think I'm going to need some more mats. What am I missing? What am I short of? Stone 53. Surely I've got enough stone still. I've got loads of stone. Thatch. Got loads of thatch. And I've got loads of wood. Interesting. Give us another 100 pillars, please. That's weird. Don't want that. Don't want that. I want that. 100 of those. Oh, I have got it. It's fine. Weird. I thought I had loads of resources. I was like, why is it not giving me anything more? Right. Ernest. It's going to be stuck in my head all day. Right, so we're going to have this little walkway all the way around the top. So this needs to be double-sided all the way along. I think I might drop it off down there though. Nothing big ever spawns over here anyway, so I don't really need a big high wall for loads of stuff. Just I think that's going to be high enough. The biggest things that are over here are the UTs. T-Rex is never a spawn up here anyway. So we won't make this any taller. We'll just double this up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and so we need to organise the next. Well, I need to organise the next thing on the server. I think the next thing on the server we said was going to be a cave run of some description. Oh no 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 no. How do you get rid of that from your hand? Thyla was at the entrance to Kaz's base, then you went for a pee break. When you came back, the Thyla was gone, and Wes was dead. We next see Wes on a flyer. 5 minutes later, he tells you he can't find the Thyla, and you tell him can't have just vanished. It must have fallen through the floor. The thing is, that might be where we last see it, but that he might have run off in that time, because you're obviously only seeing my perspective in that 5 minutes or that few minutes where I'm at the loo. He may well have run off somewhere. I'm happy to try and look for it, but it seems a bit pointless to me to try and look for it while he's not on. Makes more sense that I try and look for it when he comes on. If he comes on. What's going on there? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know which cave really, Emma. I'm open for suggestions. I was kind of thinking, only because it's the only one I kind of know, was that cave that we saw near Nadine's base. But it needs to be one. The ice cave is the easiest. So is that the one where the red drops are? You have to go in on a flyer, right? There's the red drops just inside with the bears and everything. Well, they're not the red drops, but the drops. They're like 5 drops inside. We could start with the easiest one. You're going on foot. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a different entrance then. So the one I'm thinking about is at kind of around 30-30 up there somewhere. Actually, not that. But in that little patch of snow up there, just above Viking Bay. Is that not the one? Trying to think which ones I've done. I don't think I've even... There's a way to fly and a way to walk in. Okay, right, cool. I didn't know there's a way to walk in. Alright, well let's maybe do that one as a start then. Maybe towards the end of the month or something, or in a couple of weeks. We can all do that. Oh, I've got a heat stroke. Crap. I always forget. Where's my gloves? Yeah, that's the question, Nadine. We don't know how he died. I mean, that's my assumption is he went off somewhere and died, and that the cat was with him. And that's so yeah, I've looked through the ground at Kaz's base. I don't see it, so my guess was that maybe it just sort of glitched below the structure or something, or glitched into the floor, but it doesn't seem to be the case. What am I doing? That one. Oh, Q. That's it. That's the button I wanted. That's the button you're looking for. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I always... Blim was saying don't leave your dinos on... That you should leave your dinos on passive, but I don't know. I've never done that. I've always left mine on neutral or attack my target. I'm always worried that anything comes into the base if they're all on passive. Obviously you don't want to leave them on aggressive because they will just bugger off and leave you, but oh really? I can't even manage 100 floors? Come on. Do, 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 do. Depends on if you're in a safe place or not, and if it's a flyer. So, should you usually leave a flyer on attack my target? Because attack... Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Can't really... I don't think I've really ever had any problem with leaving stuff on... Oh, I haven't got rid of those. Flyers on passive. Because a flyer will always just kind of fly over the top. So they don't fly away. Okay, I see. Yeah, I guess so. I have had one problem with... Well, the only time I had a problem was Stephen flew away from me because I had him following an Anki that was all the way back here at base, and I jumped off it and it just flew off. It just was like, I must get home! I must get home immediately! I was like, whoa, Stephen! Don't leave me! Like, yeah, but I must, I'm following. I must... Oh, did I make a load of... I made a load of flat floors and I wanted... triangles. Oh no, I didn't. I did actually want... Is that a triangle foundation? That looks like a triangle, doesn't it? Crap. Oh well. We'll end up using them. So I'm going to like blend in every now and again a tower or two to this. Triangle. So make me 100 of those as well, please. Yeah, I'm going to blend in... Why is that not working? Blend in a few towers here and there. Just for kind of interest. It's not going to be particularly practical base. Well, it will be practical. It will be practical in the sense that everything has its own spot. I kind of like things having their own bits. I like building like little village bases, basically, and not just a big building. Alright, enjoy your dinner. I'm very jealous. Hope it's tasty. Everybody's got nice dinners today. My dinner's vegan. We're having veganness. I can't even remember what it's called. It's actually alright. It's quite tasty, but it's not beef. It's not roast beef dinner, that's for sure. Hey Dennis! Exactly, Emma. 100% agree with you. Who needs practical when it can be nice? It's good looking. Aesthetics are the whole the whole thing. Why can't I get that on the corner there? I haven't got the ceiling up top yet, but that isn't really what I wanted. I wanted it to go from... That's fine. That one works. Maybe I haven't got a foundation there? Have I not got a foundation? Should be snapping to something. Wall. Stone wall. I should be able to snap on that corner, surely. Seem to say surely a lot at the moment. Don't call me Shirley. This is a cool little space, isn't it? I like the inside of walls. I always kind of like the inside bits of the walls. Do, 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 do. I mean, I will be able to go down. Yeah, I will be able to go. Oh, actually, what I could do is I could probably. Oh, hello, server lag. Rubber band. I could put a fence foundation in there. I suspect this is going to end up being a different height, though, if I do this. Any in here? Let's just make one. We'll make a stone one just in case it gets whacked. We've got any ceilings made now? Yeah, that's a good shout actually. Just took the vegan beef out of the oven. Smells and looks fit. Is it actually vegan? Or you're just mocking me? Snap a square glass and add a pillar, then hide all sides. Yeah, so both suggesting the same thing. Does the fence foundation will work the same, won't it? Oh no, I've used the old. I needed the old type. Right, we'll go with what you guys are saying. Hello, Blin. How you doing? That one should be alright. Is it heck? Just chumming it in. You're mean. You're a mean one. No, it's actually quite nice. I quite like this. I'm trying to remember what it's called. We have it all the time. Oh, it's a bit like chili, but it's vegetarian. But it isn't. It isn't like birdseedy vegetarian. I'm trying with. Well, we had this conversation a while ago. It was like trying to be a bit. Have like the idea a while ago was to have 2 vegan dishes a week, 2 meat dishes a week, 2 fish dishes, and then a takeaway. hasn't really worked that well. We tend to eat a lot more meat and a lot more fish and pasta, which I kind of love. I've not had a good roast dinner in ages actually. We haven't had a roast dinner since Christmas. I'm pining for some gravy. It's definitely gravy weather as well, isn't it? Roast dinner weather, roast potatoes. I don't buy beef very often though. I don't buy beef very often. It's probably I'd like if we go out. Well, when we used to be allowed to go to the pub. I'd quite like a roast beef dinner. Yeah, I have got the Defence Foundation, the converter thing. I might as well just do this. At least I know this one's not going to get broken anyway. I'll give you gamma in a second, guys. Gammas 3.4. That should be good enough. Yeah, that's what my brain was doing. I needed a vanilla one. It's one of the few things actually I find that it's still useful to have. Thanks, game. It's still useful to have the vanilla piece. Fence foundations tend to be one of the few pieces that have still got a real use. Very occasionally to get you out of problems. Right, so we can no sides this, can't we? As if by magic. Those are so handy. Gotta have the gravy. Yeah, it's that. I don't know why they didn't do that with the S Plus ones. I wonder why they didn't do that with the S Plus ones. Have them. It should be an option, right, to be able to switch on and off the snaps. You should just be able to toggle it on and off. In my opinion. It's still really dark for you guys, isn't it? Oh well. Right, how many have I done there? 1. G. 1, 2. Hang on a second. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Works with everything except for the ones that need snapping. Fence foundations. Yeah. The corner snap thing should just be, you should switch that on and off. So 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That look right? Yeah, I think so. It's going to be a bit weird because I'm going to be at the corner in a second and need another one. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, some days are just gravy days, aren't they? Like, this is definitely gravy season. Gonna need another thingy, aren't I? So basically everywhere the wall gets kind of boring and there's just a big flat surface will eventually be a tower or something kind of sticking out. I always find those gates really weird that they don't make noise. If you could only have one dinner Maybe your last dinner, your last supper. What would it be? Or what has been the food if you've been like away from home for a long time? What's the thing you crave the most when you get home? What's the first thing you have? I think when I was living in America, it was roast potatoes. Proper roast potatoes was the thing I absolutely craved. It's annoying. It's not gonna snap down there. Oh, it did snap down there. Because Americans never get roast potatoes right. They cannot get roast potatoes right to save their life. They're always like chips. They're not right. I wonder if I could pick that full English. What, as an English breakfast? That's a good shout. Bacon as well. You don't get proper bacon in America. It's all streaky. Why did I get that bear out if I'm not going to use the bear? Yeah, full English is another good one. I've definitely quite a few times had bacon, at least a bacon sandwich in the airport when I've got home. I've been like, I need a bacon sandwich. It's been too long. Sweet bacon. Yeah, the bread in America is terrible as well, isn't it? American bread is always so sweet, which is nasty. Did I not have a flask anymore? Where's my flask gone? My uncle lived in New Jersey. Every time I went to visit him, I would take him some HP sauce. Nice. Why did we have this burning? We've got no gosh damn meat in it. Yeah, at least in like East Coast isn't so bad. West Coast is difficult to get anything like vaguely proper roast potatoes because you get a lot of Irish places. You get more Irish places in the East that do better roast dinners and that sort of thing. But still, potatoes are not right. I can't remember what I was doing, guys. What did I come back in here to get? I can't remember. I know I was getting my bear, but I can't remember. Was there something else that I was getting? Why are you looking so glum, Ernest? It's very dark still, isn't it? I guess we can go back to doing the triangles in a second. Some more pillars. Some more walls. Is that all we managed to make? 36. We want more. Another. Just make another 40 for us, please. Ba, 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 ba. I need to clear out all the rocks and stuff as well because there's a load of rocks spawned inside. I'm definitely getting more rubber banding on this new server. It's not particularly problematic, but it's definitely more visible. It's not like it's major. No, I think I'm all right, Blin. I do really want to. I want to tame one of them. But to be honest, my Dodic is pretty good, And there's lots of really available rocks here. I do want to tame one of them at some point, but probably not today. Thanks though. Because that is a fun tame, isn't it? The old cannons and stuff. They are pretty fun to run about with, but the thing is, now you've said it, I'm like, oh, do I kind of want to play with a rock golem? Do I just want to play with a rock golem today and not do the building? Because I know what will happen. I'll get the rock golem and I'll just be like, way, let's just run around and smash things. You know what I really want? What would be so cool? Imagine if someone made, or maybe not that cool, but in my world it would be cool. Imagine if someone made a never-ending story mod for Ark. And like, because the guy, do you remember he's like a rock golem and he's got a little bike and he rides around on that big, and he's got like a sort of steamroller thing on the front of his little bike. He's like, he rides around a little trike thing. My imagination is weird. Lindsay wants to see the rock golem. We've got business to do. We've got to make a base. This is not this is not conducive of me getting stuff done. I know what you're saying. You're saying for practical purposes, because the rock golem gets more rocks. And actually, it's quite handy to build off the back of, because you can stand on its back and be tall and stuff. But I think we shall. I think we'll persevere as we are. I feel like any minute now I'm going to get a rock golem dropped on my head from height. Thing is, I know where there is one, but there's a whole shenaniganery that you have to go through in order to get it, because you've got to have a cannon. Like if I tame one, I want to tame it properly. It does. It does. I know what I 100% agree. It does make it easier. I think we'll save it for another day. We'll make getting a rock golem a specific stream. I'm up for just a kind of pretty chilled, not get an enormous amount done type day. Oh, so that's gone back to straight there. Okay, it's made a bajillion of those, but never mind. Because the thing is, there's a rock golem that hangs out just below my base, pretty much just below my base all the time. Usually, I can usually see it. It's usually kind of just around the edge of the edge somewhere. There's usually one just kind of on this little border. Yeah, I think we'll just stay as we are for now. Maybe when I'm doing one of the big towers or something, we'll do that. Because the thing is, once you've... Yeah, that's why I don't want to borrow yours, because it's like the payoff for doing the tame. So if I tame it myself, then I get the payoff of that extra thing. So I won't build the whole base without getting one for sure. Right, triangles. We're back to normal ceilings again, aren't we? I don't. My weight is annoying. It's because I pumped a load of fortitude because of where I am. Oh, I need some water. I don't know where my canteen's gone. I don't have a lot of... I mean, I've got a little bit of excess weight on me in the extra armour and stuff, but It's not a big. It's not that much of a biggie. Do, 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 do. I don't think I could eat. Going back to the previous conversation, though, I don't think I could eat. What about this? I guess this is a slightly different question. If you could only eat one thing, so let's say you were on a magical island, and there were like magic trees. Well, this is what I'm doing. There's magic trees that only will grow one type of food, and you can have it forever. And it's a ready, like it's a whole thing. So it's like a roast dinner tree or a spaghetti bolognese tree. What would be your... So it's a different one to like... It's a different question to... Because I'd get pretty sick of roast dinners every day. I think I would have something seafoody. Pasta-y, maybe. Although, I don't know. Maybe if you ate like mussels every day, pretty sure you'd get horrible stomach issues. Pretty sure you'd get major squits. I think I could eat fish more frequently. Like I could quite happily. When we go on, like whenever I go on holiday, I will eat like catch of the day every day quite happily. Just have fish every day. But I definitely wouldn't want to be I wouldn't want to be one of those people. Some kind of fish, yeah. I find I'm not that much of a fan of crab, especially the red stuff. Lobster, oh yeah, lobster would be good. Imagine being so rich, like, lobster. I'm gonna have lobster 3 times this week. Although, do you know what? When I was in Australia, Australian fish and chips. So I was living in Melbourne. I've told you this before, but I was living in Melbourne. And Australian fish and chips is such a different... Australian fish and chips is like going to a really good fishmonger's. So you get the choice. Maybe this is the same in like other countries, but certainly not in the UK. You get the choice for one thing. What's that weird little line there? That needs to do one. You get the choice whether it's grilled or fried for one thing, but also you get like, it's not just cod, it's like red snapper and like really nice fish that you get. So we went once to a fish and chip shop, and I had like brown rice and red snapper and what are the like, what's it called, the like squid rings, what's that called when it's like, that's deep fried, crap, what's that called? I could eat white beans in tomato sauce every day. Yeah, my girlfriend eats a lot of white beans. Calamari, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, well done. Smoked haddock. Oh, I don't like smoked haddock. I'm not keen on smoked fish at all. Tell you what it is. When I was a kid, I used to be one of those kids who was like, don't like fish. Yeah, all just generalised, all fish. It's like, don't like fish. Oh, bloody fish, I can't stand it. I don't know why that's my accent when I'm doing that, but it is. Sorry, Lindsay. Not actually your accent, but my mum used to make, is it haddock that you make in like poached in milk? Oh, I couldn't stand the smell. It's just nasty. It was so strong. It was like milk and butter. Is that haddock? You poach it. I think it is, and it just like yellow and just and the whole house just stank of it. I could not stand it, and that was it for ages. I couldn't have it. Herring raw from the tail. What, like Gollum? Just I can now. I've got a picture of you out there in the just going into the rivers, eating raw herring. I thought you pickled herring, don't you? Raw from the tail. I'm obviously a heathen because I've never heard of that. Finnan haddock, or finny haddock as we call it. Yeah, no, I don't. Just nothing poached. Nothing poached. Well, I like a poached egg, but not poached fish and not smoked fish. Actually, a smoked mackerel I quite like. Yeah, it's just generalisation. You can't generalise any fish because it will taste different. Right, so we're doing the wood pillars on the inside, stone pillars on the outside. Excuse me, railings. Let's get a mix of these going because it all seems to be what I've got left to do. Do. Thanks. Poo on your own wall. Heathen. But yeah, no, I didn't. I don't know. And I think that then put me off fish for years because she used to have it quite regularly. And it was just, yeah, I couldn't stand the smell. And so I decided that all fish was like that. And I wouldn't have cod at all. Or anything. I don't think I'd even have like seafood. I was always just, no, couldn't be doing with it. What are you doing up here? Weirdy horse thing. That looks like it needs pillars in it, doesn't it? So there's going to be a slanty down there. Okay, so let's go check. I'm not keen on this ramp yet either. This needs some work. It just feels a bit like it just goes meh. Now just hold gutted herring on the tail fin, and then hold it above your head and eat. Can have pickled chopped some as I prefer without. Gutted herring on the tail fin. Really? You're just like raw? I mean, I guess you can eat. Yeah, I guess you can eat fish raw. Sushis and whatnots. Yeah, totally. My mum always used to do this thing as well. That was like, that's why my mum would never accept that I didn't like anything, ever. It was always, well, your taste buds change. Your taste buds change, so you can't know. It's like, Mum, I don't like mushrooms. And then every 6 months, she'd be like, mushrooms now. Big old fat mushrooms for dinner. No, not for dinner, but like, you know, like fried mushrooms. Ugh. Can't stand them. She took her years to accept that I didn't like it. So yeah, I thought I thought that was a Scandi thing as well. Herring. Is that a Dutch thing as well? Not the Dutch people eat herring, do they? Yuck. Yuck. Yeah, she wouldn't have it. She was always like, keep trying. But that's better. I think that's better to be that sort of parent than be one of those parents that's like, just accepts your kid doesn't like anything. Because then you end up with like fish fingers. Tarquin's eating fish fingers every night. Little Tarkas, little Lord Fauntleroy wants his specific dinner every night. What am I doing? I can't remember what I'm bloody doing now. Where was I up to? Did I finish this side? Yes. So this needs a ramp. How does one achieve a ramp when one has this situation going on? It needs to be squared off for me to do a ramp. Have I done that already? I feel like maybe I've already had that problem. Let's get some other crap. So we might need, we've got a square. Have I got any ramps on me? Ramp. Do 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 do. Let me think about this for a second. So it needs to be squared, otherwise I won't be able to come down at a slope. And that's going to stick out. What about... I mean, I guess I could have just stayed at this level all the way to here. That's triangles again. I could. It doesn't need to be like this. I did the pick in recipes in Discord for you to say. It can help you with recipes. Oh, that looks grim. That looks grim, dude. They look like... Is that real? Hang on. Is that real? What, are they just eating it like that? Or you like... I mean, that looks like Sylvester the cat, doesn't it? That's how Sylvester the cat eats his fish. Oh, just one whole great... I mean, presumably you are just eating it straight like that. That's not like you're waiting for the guts to rip out or anything. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Not sure. I'm sure. I'm not sure. I'm all that sure about that one. So I could put a fence foundation down to square it back up again, but I'm pretty sure that fence foundation and even the ramp would stick back out that way. Let's just have a look a second. So I can do... Oh no, that's not what you want, Toves. That is real, how we all eat it. You lower your hand and eat. Really? What, you just literally just like... Oh, but it's got all the bones in it, surely. My stream froze. My stream froze. Oh no! Hopefully it's alright. So I just flew around the area in all the directions for a long time and the fire is nowhere to be seen. It must have wandered off, probably been attacked by Chase 2. So I googled around and there is a pet finder mod. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather just help him get a new one than do that. I'm not going to put a mod on specifically for that. You can, yeah, you can tag, you can put a, you can, you know, add the whatever it's called, whatever they're called, the like little implant things that you can use. Jump off the wall for a bit. Are you here? Yeah, I'd rather help him just tame a new one. Oh, so it's already prepared. So it's already filleted and stuff, gutted and boned. Oh, I guess what did you say it was? Herring. Herring doesn't really have bones, does it? Proper bones, anyway. So I mean, I could put a tower there. If I put a tower there, I would be able to hide it easily enough. Come back to that in a minute. Do, 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 do. So can you jump off the wall for a test? Need 3 triangle foundations, a normal foundation. Need 3 triangle foundations, a normal foundation. Oh, so you just tell me to jump off the wall. I just jump off the wall. I don't even look where I'm jumping. Look where I'm jumping. Jump off the wall. Three triangle foundations, a normal foundation. I'm assuming all SS. Yeah, okay. 3 triangle foundations. I think I've got triangle foundations in here. 1, 2, 3. A normal foundation, a ceiling, and a railing. Foundation. A normal ceiling, right? Not a triangle ceiling. A foundation and a railing. This is going to be fun. All right, enjoy, Lindsay. You swine. Lentil stew is what I'm having tonight. That's actually all right. Right, I'm ready. I've got my things. I've got my stuff and things. This is going to be fun because there's a lag. Right, I'm here. Just on the floor for the test. Hmm? Oh, you just want me to do it down here? Right, okay. Yeah, I'm just not gonna add a mod in order to find his thing. That's all. I'm happy to fly around and look for it, but it will be a lot easier for me to do that with him on. I'll just fly around and see if I can find it. I'll just ghost. I spent 10 minutes at the beginning of the stream doing it, but it'd just be a lot easier if he's on. Place a normal foundation. Oh, we need a second foundation. Okay. Gotcha. Right. Place a normal foundation. Roger. Thanks, Emma. Wouldn't either add a mod just to find a dino. He's also has to learn for this to make better care next time. Place the square, add a railing to the side. Right. Snap a ceiling on top. Right. Yeah, it's more. I personally think it's more fun to help him find a new thyla and tame it. He didn't tame that. He didn't tame that thyla himself anyway. Snap a square next to it. So another snap a square. You mean another ceiling? So like this, or like this. To the left or to the right? Foundation. Right. Am I trying to get it like up there? Is that what you mean? Or down? Up or down? Yes. Up or down? Because there's a delay. So yes isn't helpful. Up. Gotcha. Right. Next instruction, boss. So far we've made a thing of beauty. Do, 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 do. Now attach a triangle to the end of each of them. A triangle foundation to the end of each of these. I'm assuming you mean up at that level as well. Right. I'm not at the end, just at the side. So not this way. This way? Sorry, this way? Like that? I can't snap a foundation off of that. Oh. I saw that coming. I saw the looming imminent death. Same problem. So am I snapping it? That's a weird snap that it gives me there. Up or down, dude? Next to the foundation with the railing. I can't snap it up at that ceiling height. I have to snap it at this lower level, creating a stairway. Both. You've got two. Create a stairway. So like, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing now. Slightly lost. Slightly lost on my distractions. So I can do that. So like this, like that. And then another one in the middle. Oh, here he is. We were just talking about your lost Bob. We're going to have a little look to see if we can find it. Are you making this up as you go along, Blin? Are you making this up as you go along? Right. You found him. Well done. Well done. Epic work. Well done, Dean. Where was he? So we've ended up creating the problem. So this is the problem I have, right? This is the now try and get a ramp down off of that. I'm still not really sure what I'm doing here. Bob the Killer, yeah, we found Bob the Killer. Or Nadine found him. So what I'm trying to look to do. So he was just randomly out on the cliff somewhere, was he? Okay, if worked as planned, now we're going to implement it. No ramp needed as you're using foundations instead of walls. It works as planned. Okay. What? I'm not sure what you mean. So that's... What, you mean that? Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Just doesn't look right, though. Yeah, my dinos don't to die because of no food. Well, you definitely still have to feed them every now and again. So either that would be... Love it. Yeah, we might have to see if we can factor some other way of doing it in. What I wanted to look at was whether I could put... so let me make a fence foundation. So a normal fence foundation. I mean, I may well have to just stick something in. Yeah. I get what you were doing. So if I did that, so really what I want, I mean, I'd kind of still rather have it. I feel like this is doable. I feel like I can do this. So if I put a fence foundation there for a second. And let's get a normal wall. 6. In fact, I don't even need that, do I? The only thing I'm trying to really resolve is the fact that there's a... This is obviously shallower. The triangle fence, the triangle piece is a narrower piece than the full foundation. So, all I need to do, surely, is have something that it can snap off of. So let's just take that. In fact, let's just take this out a second. And let's take that out. Let's get another triangle. Can remove the problem is 50% higher. Yeah. That's not what I want. Triangle. Two. Like that. I think this will work. I can, so surely I can just do like this, can't I? I don't actually, that's an interesting snap that's given me there. So this. And then ramp down from that. And then take that out. And then switch that to stairs. I think that would do it, wouldn't it? So I'm now... Obviously that bit then sticks inside the wall, which I don't know if maybe I don't have that. Maybe I don't have that. Yeah, I can't believe you found it either. Maybe I don't have that freedom up there. Oh, what did I just take away? Something I didn't want to. Ooh, that was lag. Yeah, so that's the problem I have, because on the wall I'll have these bits sticking out. That's the problem I've got up the top, isn't it? That's all right. I don't mind trying to. I quite like finding my way around the little problems. I just have to build my way around that. Stairs in the stables mod that are, so they're not, they're narrower, are they? I think I'd rather just kind of accommodate for that in the build somewhere. I mean, I could change the wall. I could have the wall just run all the way down. Like I could run it all the way down to here and not drop the layer. I don't know what that weird little bit is there. What have I done there? That looks so odd. When did I do that? I don't remember doing that. When did I do this? Oh, those are square and they should be triangle, shouldn't they? That's why, I think. Punch in frustration. Yeah, that's why. Probably can't touch those. I can't jump, I'm too fat. Going to be on in about 20 minutes, okay. Oh, I remember this being a problem before. It's fine. Yes. Is that right? No. Could I? Forgot we've got eco station glitch a ramp. Yeah, I think I'll just factor it. I'll just change it up somewhere. That's so annoying, that gun. Go away. Q. Thank you. So we would, yeah. I am surprised you found that. I am surprised you found that. Really am. Well done though. Okay, so it's not that level, it's the next level down I'm trying to get this to snap. So I need that one to come off of the there. That's better. Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Oh, it's done it. And that's it, like that. She's come on, she's found the filer. Off she goes. My work here is done. I need to grapple really, because this is all a bit annoying from ground level. I should really be just grappled up there. Oh, I knew you were going to do that, you bugger. Where have you gone? We've got an invisible ceiling now somewhere. Annoying. I'm gonna find that later and be like, oh, that's where it went. Right, grapple hook. Do. Thank you. You can build quicker or just have one tool in your hotbar and quick select rather than pressing Q. Build quicker or just have one tool on your hotbar. What, you can put one of these on your hotbar, can you? Oh, can you do that? I didn't realize you could actually do that. So you select that and then you can drop that onto your hotbar. How'd you do that? Oh, you mean just have one tool on my top? Just switch to a tool, not use one of those. Yeah. I think the thing that's annoying still about it is that when it's selected like that and you deselect it, I want tapping N. Oh, it has done it this time. I wonder if that's been changed. Okay, that's better because when this first came out, unless I'm just happening to have that in the exact same place again, or maybe I am. When this first came out, it seemed like every time I pressed that N, it just reset it. I don't know if maybe they've. I wonder if they've done something to make that work. So it seemed like you had to select it on the wheel every time, and now it seems like they've. I'm not sure. It is the location of your mouse, but I'm wondering if maybe that they've done something to see the location of my mouse. Let's just move that around a sec. Is persisting, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. No, it isn't. So it is annoying. So it is annoying. It's not that much of a thing. I think they should just change it so that you can drop whatever the most recently selected one is into your hotbar or do something. Or they make it a hold in order, like a second hold or something. 2-second hold to bring up the radial wheel. And just tapping N just brings up the previous one. I've never been good with these guns. I'm always useless with them. Okay, right. So that's sorted that weirdness, isn't it? Yeah, I need to fix that now. Let's do that off the back of you. Dusk is falling. That's going to close, isn't it? In a second. Ah. The foibles. The foibles of Ark. Why does it not snap up there? What about if I put a wall down? Why do you mock me so? Stabilize. Stabilize. There. No. I knew you were going to do that. You wrecked them. That is, of course, where I was trying to snap the half wall, and that's where you put. It won't let me put the. I'm hoping it will let me put. I need to get rid of the damn gun as well. Oh, you're such a penis, game. Honestly, why must you be such a penis? Ooh, game. Game. Don't press the right mouse button, Toves. That's not going to help you. Why have I got that up there? Oh, God. 1. N. Remove. That's not demo gun, that's why. Okay. How come that now? How come that's now a snap option? I bet when we put the gun away, it won't be an option. Interesting. Oh, you're a little bit late there. It doesn't... I need to switch that. I need to switch that, don't I? So it actually works on it. It needs to just like switch me to the other camera because it's all like cropped out and weird. I need to remember to fix that. I never remember to do it. Makes no sense to have it appear in inventory in bottom right after deselecting the gun and not being able to revert to that selection somehow. Yeah, it seems like a really simple fix. It did take ages to come on. I think that's just the whatever it's called, the Twitch commands thing. Sometimes it's just a bit weird. Okay, now I need the model selector. Okay, fine. We got there in the end. We do have a weird gap at the top though. Why have we got a gap up there? Is that what I wanted to do? That isn't what I was trying to do, is it? Why have I done that? Is that railing upside down? How? That railing's upside down. I don't even know I've done that. How is that railing upside down? What? I mean, fine. I'd like it to be up there. Oh, I don't understand. I don't know how I've done that. Somehow is the ceiling upside down? It's because of the sloped walls. Oh, you're right, Emma. It is because of the sloped walls. God, this game sometimes does fry your noggin, doesn't it? It's a noggin fryer. We need to. I think we need to kill some things. Let's go out and murder some things. Yeah, you snapped. Yeah, I didn't register that first, but you're 100% right. It's these that are making them snap upside down. The ceilings are, in fact, probably snapped upside down, and therefore that is snapped upside down on top of it. All right, whatever. I'll fix that up. Not right now, because it's going to hurt my brain to do so. We'll continue some more railing, because that's a safe place. Yeah. Everybody's... I concur. When I put this railing up the first time, I can't remember why I ended up having it on the upper snap. There was some reason. And it's annoying as heck, because I have to get it on the upper snap every time. Which it's a lot easier to get it on the lower snap, because I could just remove the ceiling. That's better. It's going to do that. Occasionally just going to randomly mess with me. So if we had a wall, if we had like a tower here, which would be fine. A tower here and a tower there. Have I got one high and one... No, I don't think I have. Let's just check. No, that's fine. I was freaking out there that I had the top one up and the back one down. Hey Fayley, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We're having a pretty chilled Sunday Ark session of building. Ever slow progress. Is it a bit dark? I need to work out what my main like crafting area is going to be. Future build, just add the railing, then add the ceiling. Ceiling is adding the second. Yeah, I know it is. That's sort of what I was saying. I can't remember. It was something to do with this. I had to end up doing it that way around. It was something to do with the way I did these stairs. That ended up meaning in order to have. I can't 100% remember why, but it was something to do with these stairs, I think. That ended up meaning, I know it's a lot easier to have it on, not add the ceiling, place it down so that the railing is snapped onto the wall. What I've got at the moment is the railing is snapped onto the ceiling on top of it. Awesome. I'm just playing some Planzo, maybe actually struggling rather than playing. Yeah, I thought you were a Planet Zoo player. What are you working on at the moment? Yeah, because I've got this second. As I said, it would be a lot easier to not have the ceiling on, and then I'd only have one snap point, which would be the wall snap and not the ceiling snap. But it just is the way I've ended up with it being done, and I know that there is some reason, but I ended up with this as the only way to do it. Savannah's doing a competition, is she? And I'm a little too committed to her to join them. I think she went off, Wes. I think she dropped off for dinner or something, swiftly having found your filer. She said it's at your base though. Okay, alright, that'll do for now. This is massively tedious. Okay, right, so I want to do the fun bit of doing like one of the towers. I might do the little room over here. So this is going to be like in this little nook here, coming down. It doesn't really have to be on the same snaps at all either. It will actually probably be a bit more interesting for it not to be. Maybe we shall see. It would be more interesting as a shape, but it will be problematic if I want a path running off it, like if I want to be able to run between the two. Kind of tempted just to. I quite like sometimes having these little, like not having it all on the same grid, because it then tends to mean you end up with little weird nooks and crannies. I quite like nooks and crannies. It's quite like a cranny. I'm quite a fan of a cranny in everything I play. What is the difference between a nook and a cranny? What even is a cranny? Why are there crannies? What is the definition of a cranny versus a nook? Why do we need both? Put that on a shirt. What is a? Oh, I'm a fan of a cranny. Cranny fan. Hashtag cranny fan. Sounds weird, doesn't it? Sounds a bit wrong. Cranny fan. Cranny lover. Toves the cranny lover. Oh, I love a bit of cranny. I think I'm just going to randomly place one and see what I can make from that. This is fraught with danger. It's going to end up being a complete pain in the knackers, I can tell, but I sometimes just kind of like making it random. Because I'll have a problem. I will definitely have a problem when I'm trying to get a walkway across, but it's all part of the funsies. Oh. Do, 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 do. So I can't remember if I actually got this on stream, this beehive. I don't think I did. Oh, I've got, maybe I have to get some more rare flowers in a minute as well. Let's just take a little break from the... I thought I had a separate... Oh, I wonder if I put both beehives down and I ran out of flowers. I might have done. May well have done that. I've run out of flowers in one of them and it's broken. Let's use the transfer tool so that I can find out if I've got another one somewhere. Will this work? It's not going to show up in there, is it? B. Let's just check. Beehive. I feel like I've got a second one somewhere. I wonder if it's in here. Because I'm so disorganised at the moment, I'm forever losing stuff. I feel like I've got a second one. Just got crap everywhere. I've got 100 wooden foundations there. Pillars, I mean. They're too heavy. I'm pretty sure, because I'm sure I got 2 bees, proper bees. They're not S+ ones. They're the proper bees, vanilla bees. And maybe I didn't place both down, or I've wasted one. Let's go do that. We'll go get another bee. See if we can get another bee. I've got to go over there anyway to get some stuff and things, some rare flowers. So I need to take a little climbing kit. I need to be able to take a little thing to get up my bear up to where the hives are. So I'll take a few foundations. Let's just make a few ramps. Like 4. So if you're watching this, guys, and you haven't got a bee yet, you can craft. I think you can craft a bee from S+. But this is how you actually get a bee. We tried to do this a while ago, but I was ill prepared. This time I remembered how you have to do it. So we'll try and do this. Take a little break from the building. And we'll shoot over there with my bear. I need to make some stimulant. Oh, I don't. I need to get some. I can't actually even remember if I need this, but where's my bug repellent? I'm so disorganized. I can't do it on a horse. I need to do it on my bear. Yeah, the beehive kept glitching, but I think we've got it this time. So I need to take the bear because I need to use the bear. The bear has special powers for interacting with beehives, basically. So I'm pretty sure I've got everything I need. Have I got my grapple? Yeah, I should be all good. We'll I'll go down on the gamma a bit as well because it's crazy high. The thing that's good about the bears is a bear can pretty much handle itself against most things. I've got a load of rubbish on me. Why have I got a load of rubbish on me? So you still need to mess with beehives, but you don't need to mess with the actual bees. Yeah, beehives kept glitching, overspawn tons at spot. It's impossible to get the queen to leave the hive. It's not, because I did it twice. You just got to have the... You just got to be lucky, basically. You won't necessarily get it, but I've got to go over there anyway to get some rare flowers. Excuse me. Right. Charge! Do. We could actually go up and over. Maybe we should go up and over. I'm pretty sure my fur's good enough now. Let's do that. Queen got stuck and you killed it before the hive died. Yeah, I went back. I think I went back off stream and did it, and I actually got 2 bears came out of the same hive. So are we in the murder now? No murder. Murder. This bit over here is murder, I think. I can make it through without any issue. Hello, wolves. Eek. Oh, there's quite a lot of you. Uh-oh. You might be in trouble. Ooh, 290 wasn't good. Swines. Two 290s, that was not ideal, was it? We very really lost him. No, it wasn't. It was two hives overlapping. And so when I broke the hives with the bear, 2 bees came out. Because they were glitched out of the same one. 2 bees, sorry. Am I saying bears? I nearly lost Ernest. That's because I bought out a weight bear. I should have bought out a killer bear. I very nearly lost me Ernest there. I should probably have my gun in my hand just in case. Circumstances like that. 290, 290 wolves right there. That was pretty unlucky. Yeah, I thought I was bringing out a tougher bear. Never mind. This is where we get murdered by microraptors down here as well. Oh, I don't want any more bear fight. Any more bee fights. Am I going the wrong way? I am. Wolf fights. What am I saying? Oh, too many wolves. Jog on. Keep running. Run yourself out of danger, Ernest. It's alright, they're not behind me. He's pretty hurt. Pretty badly hurt. Can I bugger off? Probably should heal him up a bit just in case. It's pretty bright down here, isn't it? I'm used to living in the gloom up there. 2.7? There we go, that's better. Oh, I thought that was a... There is a Rex. So I'm in... one thing you've got to be a little bit careful over here is that I am in Giga Spawn territory. I should really not have bought this bear with me. I should have used a better one. The bear hives. I meant bees. You all know I meant bees. Okay, right. So we shouldn't have to get involved with that T-Rex. So there's like 2 or 3 spots that spawn beehives down here. Oh, there's my rare flowers as well. Yeah, so if I'd bought the other bear, I'd be getting more out of these as well, but never mind. Never mind. There's an education of the birds and the bees. I'm always getting those things confused, Lindsay. Maybe you can tell me all about it. Explain it to me. It's complicated, right? Okay, right. So there's a beehive right there. Actually, that doesn't look like it's too glitchy. So I'm going to build my little ramp system first. Oh, did I come all the way? What? I crafted those damn ramps. Oh, what a was such a wazzock. I crafted all that stuff and I didn't bring it. Oh. Okay, I've got my tools with me. Hopefully this isn't going to be a failure again, because it would be handy if it's not. I see that guy over there as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Clearly not paying enough attention to what I'm doing. Let's go some more weight. Is that what I did? I dropped it. I crafted them and then I dropped them all off. Smart. I'm very smart. Multitasking, clearly not my forte. Oh, I haven't got any fibre, have I? Oh, I did. I remember. Yes, because I had. Yeah, because the bear had a load of stuff, didn't he? So I then just dumped all of the building materials, all of the building pieces. Oh well. Foundation. So I think I need like 3 of these. Is that a face palm? It looks like it's probably a face palm. Ramp. Well, look, I'm giving you the full demonstration of how you do this in the field, as was my intention all along. Yes, it is. Okay, right. Nearly killed my bear. I'm really hoping these... I mean, the bees... The bees... I think the bees won't kill the bear, right? I think that'll be fine. It's going to need another... Oh, maybe I'm alright. Maybe I'll get away with it. So I just want to be able to get my bear up there. The bear will kill the bees. Well, the trick is the bear needs to kill the small bees, but not the big bee. I'm going to take my thingy as well. So I'm going to right click to get the honey. And I'm going to left click to get the... So I need to destroy the hive, basically, without destroying the... There's a big bee. Right, now the trick to this is... how do I get... I think that's... Right, I'm going to move away. I'm going to move away. So you can see the big bee is in there. Where's that going? So at the moment the big bee is stuck in the other hive. That's what I want. The queen bee. And it spawns all these little bees. The trouble you have is how you get the big bee. So it's not supposed to go like that, but it's been like that ever since Ragnarok started, I think, is that they overlap. So I'm going to move away. And then I'm going to come back. And hopefully that bee has dislodged itself. It may well be that I can't get it out without killing it. Because they have like an aggro state, and then they're in a then they de-aggro. And when they de-aggro, they tend to just kind of fly about and chill. Let's have a little look. Maybe it's not in there. We shall see. It doesn't seem to be there, does it? So where is it? Oh no, it is there. So I may be able to get it. I may be able to just get it like this. So if I take his wildflowers, put them in my last slot, I've just got to run up there and see if I can spam it. If I get the click on the bee, there, I got it. So I got one. I think I got two. Get back on my bee. My bear. Kill all those. Yeah, so I got it. So I've now got a vanilla hive. I reckon there's probably more bees in there as well. More giant bees in there. So let's do the same again. Oh no. There we go. So there's another one. Right, so that's if you've got one comes out, this is what it'll do, and it'll just chill, and it'll like fly about. It's gonna go up there. Get back on my bee. I know, I don't know why I keep struggling with that so much. So I've got to wait for the queen bee to get to a state where it's not freaking out, and then I've just got to run up behind it with my flowers and click it, and you'll probably get stung a bit. Where's it gone? think it went that way, didn't it? To the right. There it is. Just gonna run in. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Get it, get it, get it! Oh no, I'm getting killed! Where's my bear? Where's my bear? Oh, did my bear just kill it? Did my bear just kill the queen? It might have done. No, it's there. It's fine. Everything's fine, B. I want 2 of you. Yay! We got it. So now these are my minion bees. Come with. So that's how you get one. And obviously once you've got one, like I won't bother getting another one now, but now I'll just cheat you and get the rest of them if I wanted to buy more. So anyone who wants a beehive, that's how you do it. If you want one of my beehives, I've got 2 spare now. Let's tidy up. Right, get some more rare flowers and then I'll head back to my base. I need a wee break as well. So I run back to base and then I'll have a quick loo break. And then we'll continue with some building. There's some more rare flowers. So apart from nearly getting my bear killed, that wasn't too bad. I might go the other way this time. Go this way. Get mobbed by microraptors instead. You won't see the bee, it's just the hive. So that's how you do it, Wes. You're welcome to get... I would suggest get one like I did. Don't just take one of mine. But you can. You can have the bee just chilling out, but it doesn't do anything. Like I had it just before I turned it into a hive. You can have them just chilling, but they don't do anything. They're kind of cool. I used to have on a base of mine, I used to have a bunch of bees just sort of hanging out around the beehives just because it kind of looked cool, but they don't do anything by themselves and they're really weak. They get killed really easily. I did have a pet bee there for a minute, yeah. But once you basically is to you get the option just to turn it into, you have to pick it up basically, turn it into one of these. But you can just, I think you can just have it follow you. You may even be able to cryo it, you probably can. If you want just a bee hanging out. And I don't think the little tiny bees, I'm pretty sure that when you log out, they probably disappear. I don't think it carries on with those little bees. As soon as you pick up the big bee, the little bees disappear, but I think as soon as you log out. Am I going the right way here? Yeah, I think so. I had a pet bee briefly, yeah. But just for funsies, they don't do nothing. Yeah, but I think you need... Well, you definitely need a bear to do that, because the bears... I don't know if it's the bears don't get stung or something. I can't remember. I know when you're taking the honey from the hive, that's what you need to do that without getting killed. But you also, I think you need a ghillie suit and a... I remember this rightly. You need a ghillie suit in order to get honey from the hive without getting killed yourself. I can't remember what the insect repellent does. Just know you need it. Maybe the insect repellent means you don't aggro the bee or something. The queen bee. Yeah, I need to fix that a little bit there. It's weird. So what happens if you don't have the repellent, Blin? Does it just permanently aggroed and then you can't tame it? Those flowers are on here, aren't they? And you have to have the flowers in it in order to get them to produce honey. Oh, she's got no honey at all. That's what happens. I suppose I haven't been on for a while. The bear can get honey without getting stung. No, it's harder to get close to the queen without being swarmed. Yeah, that's what I thought. So have I got no honey anywhere? What am I doing? That's not what I want to do. Giant bee honey. Okay, so I may just hive. Exceptionally friendly beehive. Waters nearby crops. Really? So I could just make one from S plus, but I think that's just cheatiness. I think I'm gonna just accumulate some of these. I'm sure I've got another one knocking about somewhere. I don't know where I've left it. Right, I'm gonna go for a quick loo break, guys, but I'll be back in a few minutes. Is that on? It is on. Right, back in a bit. What is up with me doing that recently? Thank you. Oh, Wally. That's twice in a row, isn't it? That's 2 streams in a row I've done it. Come back from the loo. I've been really good at it recently. But no, it seems to be seems to have become a problem. Right, so the towers are going to be a mix of stone and wood just to have a contrast. So let's just do, we'll get foundations back again. We don't need you, and we don't need you. Maybe I should have something. That would be cool. Maybe I should have my little stream deck thing. So the thing that I press to switch scenes and whatever. You can change the buttons. So maybe I should have it that when my mic is muted, it like blinks at me or something. Maybe that's something I can do. That would be probably kind of handy. Because it's quite subtle. Foundations. Is that all the triangle foundations I've got? I've got a load of ceilings. Let's just make a few more of these. I need to get that picture. I've got the picture of the herring from the Discord being swallowed down Sylvester the cat styly on my other camera, on my other screen to get it off of there. Can't you make it when it switches from the upper camera to the front camera? Yeah, that's a good shout. I could do that. That would probably be a better shout. I'd have to have a button. I don't know. Yeah, that might be a bit trickier to do. I'd have to have a button that's like back, and then if I've got a button that's like back from BRB, I might as well just remember to press the unmute key. We'll figure it out. I mean, I've got it sussed at the beginning now, so that when the stream starts, I'm never muted anymore. Because that's all, my microphone switches itself on at the end. I've just realised I've got 100 rare flowers in my inventory, which need to be in there. And I don't need that either. There's always something. There's always something. It's like I think with my brain, it's like a little cascade of something in, something. There's always something comes out. New piece of thing. I guess that's just an age thing. As you get older, it's like something always seems to pop out. And sometimes you don't realise it's popped out. Invariably, you don't realise. So you retain a new piece of information and you lose another one. But you never really realise where you've lost it from. So you're like, oh, yeah, that's the thing I don't remember how to do anymore. Okay, triangle, triangle. Triangle, square. I don't think that wants to be one of those. So jealous at your build at the moment. I'm at the point of building really high up in the air. So if I want to alter something, I need tons of scaffolding. Right now I need to sidestep something that's 12 walls high, and I need to do it 24 times. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't tend to build. I prefer building like sprawling bases. I don't really tend to build stuff that, you know, volume-wise is that big. I know, I'm only joking, dude. I'm not that old. So I don't tend to build things that are like great big monoliths. I don't think I've ever built anything that's like a monolith particularly. I actually want bigger than that. I want quite a bit bigger than that. So let's maybe go out one more. Yeah, I do. I think I always build. The biggest thing I've ever built was a single player, single player, on the center. If you remember, do you remember where UTC had his like village? You probably remember that. His like big village thing. I built in that bay, and that was huge. That was a massive base. But not really scale wise, it was just like lots of stuff everywhere. I still think that wants to be bigger. Let's see. I could kind of make it come out so it comes out at the top. I don't know, we shall see. Let's get some walls going. Yeah, so this is going to be a mix. This is going to be so that it's a contrast of not just all stone. That there'll be a contrast back to the woods. So this one will be like a stone bit at the bottom, and then a wooden upper level. So we'll probably just go like, I need another foundation there. A couple of courses up. Maybe one more. So like that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. I think maybe if I blend that corner in, that'll look alright. This is just going to be like a small kind of room with a viewing area and stuff. Maybe where my beds are. Because that view is quite cool, looking that way. Yeah, I just kind of like places that are intricate, like intricate spaces rather than big things. Not got anything against big buildings, but it's just not really my thing. I'm gonna get stuck. I'll do that. Okay, right. So we'll go up to that level, and then we'll get a wooden layer on top. Oh, what's going on there then? What is that? That's a triangle. That should snap. Interesting. Should be letting me do that. That's a triangle foundation. Might have to go another foundation up, maybe. Where's my bear? Oh, there you are. You're still not looking too good, Ernest. You still look like you're in the wars a bit there, my friend. Right. Wood. Do. I've still got Guardians of the Galaxy stuck in my head from earlier. Doesn't seem to want to leave me. Let's do like 20 of those. You're welcome. It's a good soundtrack though, definitely. It's definitely a good soundtrack. That's weird. The wall won't snap, but the foundation will. Okay. That's fine. No bother. So, where do I want? Let's go up on top of the wall. Where do I want access into it? So it would be kind of cool if that bit's coming down. See, the thing is, right, so that having that issue with let's just get this out for a second. No, not that. This, just so I've got a pointer. Having that issue with the ramp coming down on the triangles isn't really going to be a problem because I need another stairway anyway, because I don't want to have to run over to this all the time. I tend to have one on each side. So I can have another stairway here coming up onto the wall, and that will then hide that bit that sticks out, or wherever that transition was going to be. So I think it's there, wasn't it? We could move it back to there though, so it's similar to this. It's still all very odd at the moment, but we'll get there. The night is falling. That needs those as well. Do, 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 do. So that's on the edge of the... I've just got awkward snaps, haven't I, in some places. So the thing we did earlier with the glass fence, the glass foundation, I don't actually think we needed to do that because we've got structure support switched off. I just need to get the snap and then I can probably take the foundation away. Let's just check. I've got a load of wood on me as well. No. Why down there? Why down there? Please, game. So if I do that, that is going to be a slightly different... That's going to be a slightly different snap point up the top. All right, Lisa. Oh, what is? I think pillars are the odd one out there. Because if I do this, technically I think that's going to end up being at a different height. I think at the top. That doesn't look too bad though, does it? I think it probably is slightly different snap point. But it's not really visible from there. And then I should be able to remove this. Interesting. Why? Why? Why does this happen? If you snapped it to the ceiling and removed the ceiling, yeah, that. Why though? We've got the structural support switched off. That makes no sense to me. I mean, I can put, I can fudge it. I can fudge it with a glass ceiling, can't I? I just don't want it in my way, so it's like colliding all the time. No, they're not. They're SS pillars. That's what I mean. Don't make any sense to me. Are you saying that it would have worked if it was... Oh, it's the structural support. Oh, you're right, aren't you? The structural support thing is for vanilla pieces. Is that what you're saying? Why don't you want to snap up on there now? Corner snap enabled. And yet corner snap disabled. Right, Wes, take it easy, dude. I don't really want to just eyeball it in there. I mean, I could, but I really don't want to just do that. Okay, it will snap to that corner. There we go. So we'll have this problem. Actually, it's not even. I'm not even able to collide with it. Interesting. Oh, big cheesy balls. Where's that gone? Oh, it's inside the damn wall somewhere. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if it's inside the wall. I think I can live with that. I know that they are different, but they're not going to be much difference between them. No, not what I'm saying. It used to work different, but some stuff changed when they added the... Can't remember what it was called when they added vanilla triangles to Ark, Homestead. Some snap point things changed. Oh right, okay. Oh, what did I just make it? I just made it darker, didn't I? It's really dark. Okay, right. So we have this little walkway in here as well, which doesn't have to be there. I'm trying to make this little bit link up. Oh, we were doing wooden walls, weren't we? That's what we were doing. Yeah, some of these things I don't know if I remember them. I can't remember if I remember them changing or I was even playing when it was changing. Or when it changed, sorry. Okay. And then... Oh, I didn't mean to do that! That's that auto-select thing. Okay, right. So we need some way of getting down into this room. I think that's about... Let's get my griffin a second. I think that is about the height that I'd quite like the floor to be in that room. So it's not too much lower than the wall. So we'll go floor in there. Is that gonna... That's probably out of my reach at the moment. Yeah, I need to get this top thing. I need to get this bit on top of the wall worked out. so that we can get across this way. See, it's barely visible that those are different. Yeah, I don't think that's noticeable. Okay, so we'll go stone floor. Just to give me a platform to stand on. And we'll build up from that. Like that. Right, so and then we'll do I have any more I don't have any more foundations on me, floors on me. You got any floors there? Nope. Good morning. Come and get your love. No, this isn't going to work. I'm going to fall. Eek. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Stephen. Oh, that wasn't where I'm supposed to be going. Right, okay. That's got to go because it's going to be snapping in the wrong place if I use that. So you can go. That can go there, and then that and that. Right, so we could make the walkway into that just up at this level. I think we'll probably do that. Excuse you. Oh, I didn't want to do that, did I? I wanted it down one. What am I doing? That's where we want the floor, but not that one because that's triangle. Okay, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it now. That one, that one. Jump over there. Get rid of you. Yeah, that simple change would make this so much easier to use if it was just that it was like a 2-second hold, because you're far less regularly going to switch tool than you are going to switch to a tool, I think. So if it just made it a 2-second hold to open the radial. What was he watching? What movie? Tell you what, we've been absolutely obsessed by Ozark at the moment. Binge watching Ozark. And Ozark isn't really the cheeriest of things to be watching. Is this actually triangles? Oh, you Wally. It's triangles down the sides. It's triangles down the sides. Squares in the middle. I'll do it the other way around. So that's that one. That one and that one. Oh right, that's the one with. I couldn't get past the Brad Pitt in that. Just the annoying Brad Pitt overacting. And I know he's supposed to be like, I know he's supposed to be silly, but I just couldn't. I could not get past it. That needs to be a foundation, doesn't it? And he's got that silly moustache, isn't he? I just couldn't. I have to say, I'm not really a massive fan of Tarantino anyway. Past Reservoir Dogs, I was just like, none of the Tarantino films. What did I go and watch? I went to see the what's it called? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I just thought it was awful. I thought it was absolute garbage. And like it's just I don't know. I know it's his thing. But it like the some of the violence is just so unnecessary. In that film in particular, it's almost like comic book. It gets to the point where you feel like you're watching like Ren and Stimpy or Itchy and Scratchy. They're just like, yeah, just like they flamethrower a woman in that. I was like, just I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. And yeah, and it all gets a bit, I don't know, gets a bit self-indulgent, and it's like you're supposed to have a story, not just a great big kind of montage homage thing. Just, I don't know, not for me. Not for me. I don't mind things that are violent, but I'm like, if it serves the story, like Reservoir Dogs, it serves the story that there's violence in it. You know, they're supposed to be a gang of criminals and stuff, and you know, the bit with what's his name getting his ear chopped off and all that sort of stuff. It's supposed to it is supposed to be mad. Oh, we're trying to snap them to foundations, aren't we? That's why. Is that a foundation? It is a foundation. I've got the same problem again, haven't I? That I'm snapping to. I don't know if I like the shape of this. Sort of not. Oh, I think it'll be alright. I think it will be alright. I'm gonna need some more glass foundations and stuff. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, we're at the 3 hour mark. I've probably got about another half hour left, guys. Yeah, so we'll do a cave run. We'll do a cave run in a couple of weeks. Try not to make sure it clashes with the House Super event. That's the only thing I need to make sure it doesn't happen at the same time. Has anyone got my meats? Did I drop my meats on one of you? Surely I didn't eat all my meats. Come and get your love. I always end up with these little bits I've got to fix and I never remember to fix them. I always like accumulate things to fix slowly but surely. I think there needs to be a tower there as well. So I think I'm going to have like a stable build. Oh, I didn't actually pick those up, did I? I think I'm going to have a stable building, and the main thing I need is a crafting area, which will have all the storage with it. I've made some safes or vaults or whatever, already. Yeah, so stable, I'll have like a breeding area, like an armory. What else? I need obviously like a greenhouse and that sort of stuff. Oh, is that a triangle? It is a triangle. And are you a triangle? Yes. I wonder if I'm in reach. Kitchen, that's another one. Definitely need a big kitchen area. Do 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 do. Okay, right, so you need one of these coming off of there, which is invisible. So that gives us that snap. So this is obviously going to go up quite a lot higher. Not massively high, but like another 2 or 3 layers or something. Let's go another foundation here. Some of these snaps are really weird. Like, what is that snapping to? Hey, Weston. How you doing? What is that snapping to? That's so weird. That's like the middle of 2 triangles. I wonder if that's snapping off of the. It doesn't look like it's snapping off of the foundation. Strange. Weird. It's alright. So, can I snap another one? There we go. Yes. And then hopefully I can get rid of this one. Yeah. Okay, so this will give us a corner snap for that foundation. Corner snaps enabled. That's not where I want it. Okay, I want it on the other corner. On the inside there. That one's fine. Ish. No, that's not right either. This foundation's snapping in an odd place. Please don't waste my foundation. Good. Okay, that's better. Don't know what I was snapped to there before. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier about when Ark 2 comes out, it will be interesting to see if they if they, for one, they try and completely redo all of the building, I reckon they kind of have to, I guess. Is that a square foundation? Kind of losing my bearings a little bit as to where we are. That is a square on the end. See, we've got these little bits that are like not supported. I don't think we've got a date yet. They literally only just did an announcement trailer a couple of months ago, so it's not going to be, probably not going to be this year. They did an announcement trailer that had Vin Diesel in it, which I think I shared in the Discord. It was quite good. It looked quite good. It looked a bit more like I don't know if you've ever seen Cloud Atlas. It looked a bit more like that, not quite so primitive. And I don't know if I can't actually remember if they actually even showed any dinos in it. So maybe it wasn't even supposed to be set in dinosaur times. It's supposed to be set in like a, I don't know, a future past sort of reboot of the planet. Not this year, but they're launching it sometime together with the TV show. Oh, there's a TV show, is there? I saw something about cartoon. There was a thing with a cartoon, wasn't there? Oh, so is that why Vin Diesel was in the trailer? Because Vin Diesel was going to be in the TV show? Wow. Well, that's a big deal, isn't it? I mean, I think the thing is with Ark, is like, you have to think they've sold. I mean, it's been sort of top. I don't know where it is now, but like top 5, top 6, top 10 kind of game in the Steam charts forever, for such a long time. And it is kind of funny when you look at something, you know. You look at something like Planet Zoo. I have to be, you know, I have to be kind of fairly on the ball with some of this stuff in terms of trying to make content and things. But like, if you looked right now at the number of people watching Ark streams on Twitch, it's likely to be in the thousands, and the number of people watching Planet Zoo streams, for example, and you know, Planet Zoo's been out just over a year, will probably at a push be like 200 or 300, and is never really that many more than that. So they must have sold absolutely millions. Even it's still got kind of an indie feel to it. I think Ark has always had a bit of an indie feel. Please don't kill me. Thank you. Oh look, it's gonna need another one. That's better. But yeah, I mean, they must have sold millions. I don't know if it's that, to be honest, fairly. I think it's more... Ark is a bigger sandbox game. I mean, the very fact that Ark has a PvP community and a PvE community, you can only really, like... Planet Zoo is an amazing game, don't get me wrong, and I absolutely love it. And I think the building mechanics and the freedom of building is far beyond this game. But in terms of like the sandbox part of it, it doesn't really have that. Like any multiplayer game, for example, is to an extent, I think is always going to end up with a bigger way of, you know, a larger number of ways you can play the game. Is all just yeah, it's always going to mean you can play this game in any way you can want to play it, and that means that this sort of game is always going to have an advantage over something like Planet Zoo. I mean, you're not comparing apples and apples. You're obviously completely different games, but it's just interesting to think, that just, I mean, it's, what is this game now, like 6 or 7 years old? Is it maybe even more than that? I can't really remember when I started playing. All that searching through the menu and getting the right camera angles to place one plank. Are you talking about this game? Yeah, but then obviously it's something about it. When we can have streams where we build, and then another day we can have streams where we, run around as a group and we, tame things and all that sort of stuff. That's what I mean. You can have 100 different ways. Oh, you mean Planet Zoo? 100 different ways of playing this game. You could never build a base. You could just have you could have it. I don't know if there'd be a way to have quite as much of a sort of sandbox component to something like Planet Zoo. I don't know what you'd do. Like, I guess you could have Planet World or something, so that you just, I don't know, that you're building like a community or something where you can kind of, it's the same as something like DayZ. Like, DayZ on the surface is a zombie survival game, or is a survival game set in sort of a post-apocalyptic thing. And on the surface, you could assume it's like a shooter, but it's really not. It is a sandbox game. It's a game that people make it. People make it what they want to make it, and that's why it's really difficult to recreate. So when they make the second one, will they know? But yeah, maybe just quit Planet. Will they know in making the second Ark game what it was, the magic formula that made it sandboxy, and like have that again? Or will it just be because what I worry is it will just be like a story. It will be more like because I feel like the longer that Ark has gone on and the more they've added to it, the less sandboxy it's got. I don't know, just my opinion, but yeah, it feels like it's got less sandboxy, and that's why people still play. I'd love to know, actually, in terms of the number of people playing Ark, what maps they're playing. I wonder if they have any way of knowing that statistic. I guess they probably do. If they were to look at the number of people playing on particular maps, where would the newer maps figure in compared to like these maps, like Ragnarok, or even the original, like the island and the centre and stuff? Would they still see more people playing those? Planet World, it's a bit double. You get my drift. Planet. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, this is going to be tricky over here. Okay, so it needs one of these. In fact, 2 of these. Because I think the thing is, when you set up, I guess something like this is pretty much just an accident, isn't it? You stumble across a game, you're a developer, you have some sort of concept, like how do you make it sandbox? How do they set out with an intent? I think one of the things that they definitely got right with this game was like the modding and the workshop stuff and the freedom of things that you have in the workshop. Like considering we're on a map that was made by a set of modders that was then folded into the base game. That's something they 100% got right. Oh, come on. Let me get over there. Let me get the snap. You can do it, game. There it is. So that one should be able to disappear, I think. Thanks for that. Up. 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 And... am I doing that right? Did I put them... I can't remember if I put the wooden pillars starting where I'd put the wooden walls. Yeah, I didn't do it right. Yeah, that's wrong. Oh, this gun. I cannot get my head around this gun. There we go. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And I think I did another one in the middle. I believe. Stone. Really? There we go. Okay, so that one's in. So in theory I could probably get rid of these, but I think I'm not going to bother. We'll just vanish them. I can get rid of this, can't I, while I'm standing on it? I'm thinking it's just going to make me fall, but it's not. It's still there, it's just invisible. Oh, I've got one pillar missing. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. I'm not standing on anything. Stephen! I'm going to drop. Any minute now, I'm going to plummet. Thanks. Don't mind me sticking that in your face. Stand. Yeah. Oh, there it was. Yay! Right. Okay. So this is coming. Stretch. Right. I'm aware of that little gap there, but that may well be where my path is coming through. And I'm putting all of these. I'm going to replace some of this with. At some point, I'm going to replace some of this with windows. Probably. Oh, I'm out. That's looking alright though. Need some more pillars. Need some more. In fact, maybe it doesn't need more pillars on this side. So that's what I'm thinking. So that's going to be a slightly taller towers. The modding workshop was not their intention. Workshop was added because people started messing with the code, not the other way around. Was it not really early on that modding was added though? I think that still is a testimony to. I think that still is an indication of. I know they didn't. Well, I know they don't always get credit, but I think it's smart to be able to know and pivot to what your game, what the workshop is indicating for you. That's I mean, this is again totally different kettle of fish, but kind of say this about House Zipper quite often. Like, the earlier you do your workshop stuff and you facilitate modding, the quicker you get an indication of where your community wants to take your game. I think. Yeah, I didn't think it launched with a workshop. Doing the workshop as a kind of a necessity to the development of the game. As an importance of the almost like an early access thing rather than it being an elongation thing, which is I think what House Zipper, for example, have done. They've added it because it was a means to which to elongate the game rather than actually from which to craft the game in the first. Thank you. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks for thanks for your assistance. Oh crap. Planet Coaster waited until the very end of DLC so that people, I guess, wouldn't dupe the DLC pieces and upload them as a mod. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I think that's just naive though. I think that's naivety. Like, why waste your development effort? Because you could be doing, like, so if we took Planet Zoo for example, like there's stuff that the coders have to do, and then there's stuff that modelers do. So like creating build pieces is basically just a reskin, right? A 4x4 stone wall is exactly the same code-wise as a 4x4 bamboo wall. It's just a reskin. So you've got minimum amount of effort. Oh, I've still got a foundation missing there. A minimum amount of effort to deliver something. I mean, I guess that's perceived as like a value add to a DLC. I guess maybe they see it as just kind of low-hanging fruit. Like, we don't need a lot of development effort to say there's 300 new build pieces in this. But if you had like, why are you doing that? Are you doing that to add another layer to the game and add like tropical? Would you not be better off spending your effort in doing the things that are like, I don't know. Yeah, so like adding animals and adding new animal mechanics where you 100% need a developer to do it. It's a coding thing, not a reskin thing. I don't know. Maybe that's me being naive, but I don't think any of the Planet Zoo DLCs really included any brand new mechanics. Sorry, Planet Coaster. Well, didn't they do things like water rides and stuff though? Yeah, there'll be track rides versus water rides versus etc. That's new mechanics. They're not reskinning. To do a water ride is a new thing, isn't it? That's about as close as you can get to comparing a swimming animal to a flying animal. Like, it's not a reskin, is my point. I mean, maybe it's just probably unrealistic to compare the two, but in something like Ark, you know, when you've got a sandboxy nature to your game, to be clever enough to pivot to know that, okay, well, they look like, you know, what are actually the modders doing. So I mean, House Flipper is a simpler example to use. House Flipper spent ages releasing free updates where they added assets to the game, right? So on their path of development, they've got, we need a certain number of assets, items, pieces of furniture, etc. in the game. And at the end of, well, towards the later stages of that development, they then released the ability for people to make those assets to an extent. And what has very quickly happened is that the community has put out so much content, creating furniture, etc. Yeah, it's different if you're monetizing it, but if it's free, why bother? Why not just have it? I mean, even Planet Zoo are doing that to an extent. They're putting out stuff that sits in a free update when they could be putting that effort into doing something, actually changing mechanics. I don't know. Interesting point, but probably not so interesting. Gabbling on. I'm probably not really making myself clear either, because I'm talking gibberish. Right, so we now need some way to get up there. So maybe we have a set of stairs going up there. This could be another building, potentially. What time are we up to? I think we might call that a day. I might just fly over. I'm just going to fly over and check the drops in the cave, because I'm still looking for a few bits of better fur. And then I think we'll call it. I like an interior. I do like an interior in Planet Zoo. Well, we'll do this super quick. Fly over, grab some stuff and things from the cave. Maybe I'll stick my head into the cave, see what the nasties look like, because this will be our first cave run. I think I'll probably make some progress on this. Thank you, nice griffin. I do like a griffin, I have to say. Detective Pyro, welcome, welcome. You're coming in pretty much right at the end, unfortunately. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, I do like a griffin. Sorry, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, so I'm just doing a quick check on this cave. Just gonna grab some drops on this cave, and then I poke my head into the cave just to see what it's like, because we'll do that as our next cave run. Sundays usually are pretty chilled streams. I don't know. Ark is just nice for chill out building, I think. There's always a Quetzal here. 270, if anyone's interested in that, who's on the server. Right, let's just stick a bit of this back on. I think it's around here somewhere. Is it just here? Yeah. I see you waiting up there, ready to jump down on me. Sneaky beggars. Right, so Emma was saying there was another way into this cave. I didn't know there was another way into this cave. It's not into this chamber there isn't anyway, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, look at that. Crap. Ascendant catapult. Brilliant. Ink catapult's brilliant. I swear the nerf on the drops is like is proper real. Because I pushed this up to 11. What do you think, Stephen? Wish you wouldn't do that. This looks like he's trying to creep away from me. Shh, I can escape my life of servitude. Those will take because we can grind. Those will dump. Can't be bothered with that crap. What are you? Hello? Why can't I see you? Did I turn the tooltips off somehow? Where's the tooltips button? That one. When did I do that? Mammoth saddle. I'll take that because that would be some good stuff. Tortoise saddle? I guess we'll take it. Be some good resources in the mammoth saddle, and I've got a mammoth, maybe a better one I've got. Will these inventories regenerate? Yep. Yeah, it's like a timer. Comes back every half an hour or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. Yeah, yeah. You can kind of, if you wanted to, it'd be pretty dull to do, but you could sit outside this. You could sit here for half an hour and wait for them to reappear. So I occasionally just pop over. Doing it again. Occasionally just pop over and grab these. Well, that's decent. And that's garbage. Right, so let's have a quick look. So this is where we'll be starting. This is not technically the cave. This is like the entrance to the cave. That hole there is where the cave is. We do not want to die. But we will stick our stick our little friend up here for a minute. I've just poked my nose in just to see how bad it is inside. Go in the pot with a worm cave. Oh, I don't know where that is. I don't know if I've ever actually done this cave. If I have, I don't remember it. So you can chill. We don't need you to fight anybody, and you definitely don't need to be on follow. Good. I'm just gonna poke my nose in. Go in the pot of the ice cave. You'll find red loots in there. Is that far in? I don't really want to do any. I don't really want to spoil it for myself, but we'll just go in a little. So these guys will be chill. My bears, my bear homies. I'm one of you. Chill. As long as we give you a wide berth. You're just cranky, aren't you? That's all it is. Right. So am I? If I get anywhere near where this worm thing appears, will you guys warn me? It's like on top of Viking Bay. There's an ice part and there's an ice worm queen cave. It's like a mini boss. Okay, yeah, we'll do that together. I just want to kind of stick my head in here. There's lots of crystal. These are kind of fun just to do on foot, I think, as well. could probably wreck this bear if I wanted to with my gun. He's level 540 though. Maybe we won't bother. I don't know what the levels are on the cave bears or the cave animals, but it's considerably higher. Oh. Really? Did I miss something? I see death. Oh, there's a turn. Boss is available. Do I want to go any further than this? Oh, there's a little squeezy hole. Okay, alright. So we'll come back to this. I'm not going any further. Oh, there's a little hole there as well. No, because I'll spoil it. I'd rather us do. We'll do it as a proper thing. We'll save it. I'm just giving you a little teaser. There's a little hole there, and a little hole there. So that looks like you can't take dinos through, unless you cheat through with cryopods. We're gonna run away. It's just a teaser. That's all it is. The end of the stream. I've got nothing prepared. I'm not going in because I'll die. I don't have a bed. Yeah, I'm not going in. We'll save it for another day. And we'll go in as a crew. I don't even know what the boss is. I'm guessing the boss is the worm thing then. So did I just come in a different route? There's my guy. I'm very capable of killing myself even when there's nothing. Even when there's nothing, that's like a drama. Right, I didn't realise there was another entrance to that. I guess it makes sense. There's usually loads of entrances, aren't there? Just hidden. So this is the only way. You have to fly into this entrance. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that next. We'll do that. We'll make this the first one. We'll do this together. So anyone that's on the server can do this with us. And that's the surface I'm hearing from. Not tonight. Lag. I didn't realise it went all the way across the Viking Bay. It's quite a long way, isn't it? Same one? Yeah. So yeah, I'll set a date in the, or I'll suggest some dates and we can vote on that when we do that together. So anyone watching this after the fact or who isn't a member of the Discord, this is Twitch sub and Patreon server, so it's open to anyone who's one of those of mine. It's quite quiet, but still quite nice atmosphere, and it's like, yeah, there's gonna be a few more kind of. I'm gonna try and have like a monthly, at least a monthly thing where there's some activity going on. So we'll probably do a cave run and then like a tour thing. This is slightly a preamble. One of the reasons I'm kind of back playing this is it's slightly a preamble to Prehistoric Kingdom coming out, which is a very, very different game, but it's somewhere between somewhere between Planet Zoo and Ark. It's a Planet Zoo game for dinosaurs, so we made some progress. We made some decent progress. We added this big chunk of wall, started this little tower. Yeah, I think that's all right for progress for today. I might do a little bit more off stream. We shall see. I'm going to try and have at least a once a week on the Ark server streaming anyway. Right, peeps. I don't think I'm going to bother putting these guys away. I think I'm going to be lazy. Oh, I might just pray you in case I lose you. Because you're a beauty. Can't lose you, Stephen. Must protect the Stephen. It's a shame you can't have little baby Stephens. Your horse is still here as well, by the way, Baz. But it doesn't matter, you can leave it here as all you like. Right, I'm going to go in here. Go back to... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back to Big Toves. Right, thank you very much for watching, peeps. Hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever. And yeah, I shall catch you guys. Next stream will be Tuesday, as usual, back on the usual schedule. I'm very jealous of your roast dinners. I wish I had beef to go down to, but I do not. Of lentil stew. No, it's nice. Lentil stew is nice, but it's not roast beef. That's for sure. All right, take it easy, peeps. Oh, let's just have a little quick look. We'll have a little quick look, but I suspect no one is ever on when I'm on. I mean, we could go with Dutch Lion. He's streaming Phasmophobia. You guys like a bit of Phasmophobia, don't you? Let's go with that. Send him some love. We were playing Ark, but hey ho. We'll say hello. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Right. I'll start the raid on that one. Yeah, so catch you guys on the next one, whenever that is. Tuesday. It still says 0 viewers. Right, see you, peeps. Say hello to him from me.